thanks, Anne. Okay, so hi everyone, my name's Ella and tonight we're going to be cooking Cajun chicken pasta. It's quite a creamy dish, but I always try and put a healthy alternative to it. That's just how I cook. I cook out in the community healthy meals. So I try and make healthy dishes in a healthier way. So let's just make sure we've got everything prepped. So I'm just going to put my camera down. Can you all see that all right? So first of all, you should have a saucepan. If you can put some water on, that's for the pasta. So I'll get that on first. And then I'll just show you. So you should have done your pre-prep work. So here I've got chopped onions, garlic, mushrooms and coriander for later on. If anyone's not got everything ready, just let me know. I've also chopped my chicken into small pieces. We should have got a tin of tomatoes, some whole wheat pasta. You will need a bowl because we're going to part cook the chicken first and then put it in a bowl while we do everything else. So if you've got a bowl. And then you should have got some Cajun seasoning, some light Philadelphia, lemon, and if you've got some oil and some salt.
I apologise about the spices, Ella. I was in a mad rush to get the shopping sorted and they only had one tub left, so I had to separate it into little bags. But what we tend to do, guys, is in future I will buy you bags of spices so you've got like stuff to last you over weeks and weeks.
Oh, don't worry, it's fine. There's enough there anyway. So what I want you to do first is pop your pasta in. So you want roughly 100 grams per person, depending how many you're cooking for. So if you put that into your water first for me. Okay.
How much did you say to put in again, Ella?
Depending how many you're cooking for, you want roughly 100 grams of pasta per person.
All right, okay.
Into your water. That's all we need to do so far.
This recipe, what was it? For how many people was it for in terms of the chicken and all the things that's provided?
The recipe that Aunt sent out was for 4 people.
4 people, right? Okay. Yeah.
You can freeze it as well. So the recipe feeds 4, but you can either just cook part of it or you can cook it all, portion it up and freeze it because it does freeze fine as well. So once you've got your pasta in, if you can get your oil, and I want you to put a little bit of oil into your frying pan for me. Just a little bit. Turn that on. And then you need to add your chicken into your frying pan, please. We all right so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Perfect.
And then to your chicken, I want you to add 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of your Cajun seasoning and sprinkle it over your chicken for me.
So just to recap, for anyone that's missed it, you've added your pasta into your pan, that's on the heat cooking away. You've added your chicken also into your frying pan, and then you've added How many teaspoons was it again?
1.5 to 2.
1.5 to 2 teaspoons of your Cajun spice. Thanks, Ella.
It's all right. So you just want to cook your chicken off until it's white all over.
While you're doing that, Ella, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you do for Rotherham as work-wise? Because I know you have quite...
Yeah, of course I will.
Yeah.
So I'm the community development worker for the RNN group, which is Rotherham College, North Knox and Dearne Valley. So we provide community classes all across the borough for adults aged 19 or over. It's just about engaging people in the community, getting them out of the house and getting them engaged in learning new things. So we do things, like I said, I do healthy cooking, I teach that, but we do cake decorating, photography, arts and crafts, sign language, family history. So we do a wide range of courses all over in community centres, and they are free for anybody aged 19 or over. So we're starting again in September, all across Rotherham, face to face. So get yourselves booked on.
You have to send me some stuff over, Ella, for social media, because then we can share some stuff out and maybe link up on a few things.
Definitely, I will send you. We're just putting the finalising the plan on, and then I'll get it sent over to you.
No, that's perfect. Thank you.
We're always looking for new things to do as well.
I think it's strange.
So once your pasta's cooking, if you turn it down low, just so it simmers while we do doing everything else. Mine's just nearly gone over, so keep an eye on it.
And there's always a lot going on in Rotherham, but it gets bypassed, doesn't it? I think unless you know about certain things in Rotherham, it's quite difficult.
Right, so is everybody's chicken starting to look like that?
Ella, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
My cooker's a bit slow, like. I'm just, it's half white, but there's still, I can still see a bit pink chicken yet.
Yeah, mine's still a little bit pink. Just keep doing it a little bit longer. That's perfect, Abida.
My chicken needs a bit longer.
Okay.
You don't need to cook it all the way through because we're going to put it back in a bit, but I don't want to save anybody raw chicken. So yeah. So, yeah,
did you say that, do you know the pasta which we put on boil? Did you say put that on low heat?
Yeah, once it started bubbling, if you put the lid on and turn it really down, just so it's simmering as we cook.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, so my chicken is now, it's not fully cooked, but it is white all over.
Oh, that needs a bit longer, Ella.
Okie dokie, no problem. You guys tell me when you're ready. And
yes,
is it you that doesn't like coriander?
it is, yeah, but we've got coriander powder. It's a weird sort of thing that we've got going on where me and my partner don't like coriander, but we really don't mind the powder. So
Yeah. I was going to say, I think coriander is a love-hate thing. You either really like it or you really don't. So if you really don't like it, you don't have to put it in. Don't spoil your tea by putting it in if you don't like it. So I'm going to put my chicken in the bowl now because mine's ready, but you guys take as long as you need. I'm just going to show you that with the juices that's left from the chicken, I'm leaving those in the pan because I'm going to cook my onions and everything in that. So I've just put the chicken in the bowl for now. Yeah, so that's my chicken. My pasta's simmering nicely away, and I've left the juices in the pan to cook the onions and garlic. So if you guys let me know when you're ready, we'll do the next stage, but there's no rush.
My oven seems to be lagging today. It's not having any of it.
Oh, don't worry. We're not in a rush, honestly.
You missed the last eat out, didn't you, Ella?
I'm with you on Monday.
Oh yeah, of course you are. That's the one. Because I was trying to break it up because obviously we've had different cohorts. So I was trying to make sure that we had different, obviously the right people from each cohort turn up. So we last time we went to, oh, what's it called now?
Pondicherry.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Safina
where we
came, didn't she? So
yeah,
she
yeah.
said
We loved it, Safina, bless her.
yeah, I'm there with you on Monday. And all this time, I've still never met you in person, Anne.
I know, right? Crazy. But yeah, so I think we're going to Nando's on Monday, and then what we do at the end of the program is I'll send a big email out, and you guys can recommend what restaurants you sort of like, and then we try and pick the best to sort of fit everyone. So, like for example, on the first one, a lot of people wanted to go to Akbar's, but I'd heard they got a really bad food hygiene rating. So I tried to tell my boss, and he was not having any of it. So to be fair, we couldn't do that. So I wasn't going to take people there. So
They've got 5 out of 5 now.
all right, that's perfect. Right, well, that's it. We'll go next time then. Shame, because I really like Akbar's. I quite like the theme and how you sort of feel when you're in there. It's really dark, isn't it?
My chicken's ready.
Yeah, brilliant, Rona.
My chicken's ready as well. I've just took it out and put my
Thanks,
garlic
Avida.
We put that into a bowl now.
Yeah, pop your
Yeah.
chicken in a bowl, and then we're going to cook your onions and your garlic in a minute in the pan.
I'm fine as well.
Thanks, Tim. Just
Mine's
waiting on you, Anne.
Mine's done as well, Ella. Right.
Fabulous. So if you put your chicken in a separate bowl for me, and then in the pan you've just taken it out of, if you can add your chopped onions and garlic for me. So I'll just put mine in. So just your onions and your garlic in your pan, and you just want to soften them. If you need to add a little bit more oil, you can do.
That's the garlic.
Is it smelling good? Mine just smells like garlic. It smells nice. So you just want to soften your onions.
How much garlic are you putting in, Ella?
I put 2 cloves in for 4 of us. You can add as much or as little garlic as you want. I've added 2 cloves, but if you're not that keen, you can just put 1 in or none. If you love it, you can put 4 in. It's totally up to your taste.
I'm absolutely addicted, so I put 5 in.
Everyone will be avoiding you at work tomorrow, Anne.
We do anyway, to be fair.
So mine are starting to soften a little bit. So when they've started to soften a little bit, you can add your mushrooms. I've just added my mushrooms. If you have a little check on your pasta as well, just make sure it's okay. Give it a stir. And then once you've added your mushrooms, you can then add your tin of tomatoes, please.
Full tin, Ella.
I do, yes, please. And just give that a really good stir for me. So just a bit of a recap. We've added our onions and garlic to the pan with the juices or a bit more oil until they've softened a little bit. Then you should have added your sliced mushrooms and the tin of tomatoes. And just mixed all that in. Are we all okay with that so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, fab.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So once you've done that, we're going to add the Philadelphia Light. I use this a lot in cooking. If it asks for cream or anything fattening, I tend to use this instead because it gives you the same creaminess, but it's so many less calories. So if you pop the whole tub in there. Give that and mix that in for me. You just have to keep mixing that in until it's all mixed through the sauce. So if you have a quick check at mine now, what you should have is like a creamy sauce. So just keep mixing it in on the heat and the Philadelphia will totally melt into the sauce. Once your Philadelphia is melted, can you add your chicken back in to fully cook it for me?
can I look at your sauce bit, please?
Okay. There you go. Can you see it?
Mine's quite runny.
Just keep it on the heat and it'll reduce. Maybe turn your heat up a tiny bit, Abida.
It's full. It's full. I don't like electric cookers.
Oh, bless you. Don't worry, it'll reduce. Just keep it on the heat. So mine is quite thick now, but I'll turn mine right down. Just checked on my pasta and my pasta's pretty much cooked. So all I'm going to do is just leave it, but turn the heat off underneath it while we just finish.
So Ella, I'm going to put my chicken back in now, yeah?
Yes, please.
Let's turn it up, did you say?
A little bit just to reduce the sauce.
Mhm.
Turn it down.
Have we all put our chicken back in?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I want you to do now, because this is quite a personal taste thing, I want you to have a taste of your sauce and then add salt and pepper if you like it. And if it's spicy enough, leave it. If you want more spice, add the rest of the seasoning. And if you want even more spice, you could add chili flakes. But I'm going to add the rest of the Cajun to mine. But yeah, if you do want to give it more of a kick, add some chili flakes to it, but not everybody likes it too spicy, so I've just left it with the Cajun.
Yeah.
Cajun works really well, doesn't it?
Once you've done that part, can you drain your pasta if it's ready for me? Mine is ready. So if you check your pasta even if it's ready, if we can drain it. Yeah, we all good with that? Have we drained our pasta?
Yep.
Yep.
Doing it.
So now, whichever pan is the biggest, you need to mix them together. So I'm going to pour my sauce into my saucepan.
Ella, before you put it in, can I just look at your chicken pan, please?
So it's like...
Yours is, I need a bit more time because it's not as thick as like
Yeah, mine's a lot more
the
runny
way
than
yours
that, I think.
Yeah, same.
Keep it on the heat, but it will thicken up when you add it to the pasta because the pasta will soak up a lot of the sauce.
Uh-huh. Do you want us to mix it in then?
Yeah, turn it up and leave it for another couple of minutes. But once you add it to the pasta will soak up a lot of the sauce anyway. So I don't know if you can see mine now. I've added my sauce to the pasta, and the pasta's absorbed a lot of the sauce anyway. So you've got like a thick, creamy sauce coating your pasta.
What do you think, Ella? Oh.
Wow, that looks amazing. That looks like mine, yeah.
Perfect.
Can I see yours, Rona?
Oh,
Have a look. Perfect.
Oh,
That
nice,
looks
Rona.
lovely.
you see that? Yeah.
I can see it perfect, yeah. How are you getting on, Tim?
Just mixing it in now, just a second.
Fantastic.
Oh, nice.
Ella, this is mine.
Let's have a look, Bida.
Does that look okay?
I can't see. Yes. Yeah, just keep it on and the pasta will soak up the sauce. It'll just need a couple more minutes of Bida. It does look good.
Right.
Let's have a look.
Can you see it? Hold on, sorry.
I can just see. Yeah, looks good.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic. So what I want you to do now, the last bit, and I turn the heat off, but if it's still a bit runny, leave your heat on. I turn mine off because my sauce is okay. And now I want you to cut your lemon in half and juice half the lemon into it. So I'll show you. So you just want to squeeze the juice of half a lemon in and put your chopped coriander in and stir it all through.
You take this.
So I'll just show you that. So there's mine. I've added my coriander and my lime. Lemon, sorry. And then I normally just serve it with some chili flakes on top and a bit of Parmesan, but it's totally up to you. Is it smelling good?
Mine smells amazing.
Yeah.
Good.
No, it can be in pan. You can cook it in pan.
There's no good.
Is that everything covered, Ella?
That's absolutely everything done. So this is how mine looks. And that's it. Healthy Cajun creamy chicken pasta, but yeah, a lot healthier than if you were using cream or a jarred sauce or anything like that.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Ella. It's at this point,
Thank you,
guys,
Ella.
obviously, you've got your food. We wouldn't want to keep you or your families starving in another room, I imagine, because if your houses smell as nice as mine, I'm sure you just want to eat. So at this point, guys, we just stop the recording. We just say a big thank you to Ella for joining us. And thank you for everyone else. We hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Over the next few weeks, hopefully we'll have a few more conversations. We'll get to know each other a little bit more. And if you could take any pictures of your dish and send them over, that'd be great. But for now, guys, thank you all. Have a lovely evening. Enjoy your weekends. And I will email everyone after this session with a link to the recording, just in case you missed anything. And we'll see you all.
Thanks for having me again, Anne. Nice to see everybody.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.